Hi, and welcome back to Stitching with Ginger. If this is your first time here, please comment below what you like to stitch on. I love to cross stitch, knit, sew, quilt, all the crafty things. So, welcome to Stitching with Ginger. Grab your coffee, I'm a coffee girl, tea, whatever it is. We're going to be here for a few minutes. This is going to be a StitchCon. I'm going to go over some things I got on the freebie table, some table gifts, what I gave as a table gift, and my smalls exchange. I'll add the picture in because I didn't get a video of the small with my friend, but I got a picture. So I'm going to try to learn to edit today and put that in. So here we go. Let's get started. I'm going to start with the smalls. I picked this bag. I was like the second or third person that got picked. They threw numbers and I got to pick. I had two when I walked by that I kind of had my eye on. It was a box decorated or wrapped in strawberry paper because I love strawberries, and this Home Sweet Home bag. On the outside of the bag, it's sparkly. You can see that. Sorry for the crinkle. It had this little hoop and the scissors, and I'm a homey type person and I love the pink, so this is the bag I picked. Inside there was a little thread bed, so, and it ties. You need one of those. It says the dishes can wait. It's a compressed sponge, so I'm kind of waiting to use this till after I showed you. The little stitch piece, it says don't talk to me, I'm counting. And it's blue and it has two little pins there. So pretty. And then I love Alice in Wonderland, as I told you last time, and it had a little teacup, a felt, and a little angel, which will remind me of my mama because my mama loved angels and she is in heaven now. So there's that. Isn't that just so cute? And I don't have any of those, so I can add those to my collection. So thank you. This is from Sandy Fish. So Mom Fish, thank you. Primitive hair, so sweet. I love this gift and I will cherish it, and now I can use it. So I just wanted to get that. So pretty. Oh, and the back matches. There we go. So there's the small. Put it back in. Sorry. Want to get this video up today and get things put away. Usually when I come home from vacation, I unload everything, get the laundry going, suitcase put away in the closet or the garage, and I'm done. But this time I'm kind of waited to put things away. So now after today I can use my goodies that I got. Okay, table gifts. So my friend Christy had these made. Thank you, Christy. It's a little frog. I put my little ducky in there. A little 4th of July duck. And then I got an extra one. She gave me one for my granddaughter, so that's going to be for Monroe. So 2 little fishies and a little frog. I think I'm going to hang a little plant in him and put him in my classroom to remind me of StitchCon, isn't it? Look at those eyes. Thank you, Christy. There's that one. And then my friend Dana, which got to sit right beside me, little pink bag, some red, white, and blue floss. Isn't this so cute? Her dad made us these little wooden floss holders, and I'm not sure if I have that upside down or not, but that is a crest. So that's Dana Wetchell. Sorry, Dana. I always get it. Got some new pins, some candy, some little clips, and then some stickers. It says, create something amazing. So I'm going to put that on my little stand, cross stitch stand, pattern stand. So I can always think about you, Dana. Thank you. this little bag has We the People on the back with the Statue of Liberty and words. Julie did this one and stamped it. She's a paper crafter as well. Little pinwheel. She's from Kansas and she loves Nicole Spohr, so she gave me some project cards. Thank you, Julie. And then this is the cherry mash candy. Save this so I can eat it now. Little ring. I think it might light up. Little ring. I could have wore that Saturday, I forgot. 76 USA 26. 250. Thank you for that. And then a little green frog, and I have him in my stitchy box. I forgot to put him back in here. Thank you, Julie. Got to meet a lot of neat people, a lot of nice people at StitchCon. It's a lot of fun. I'll wait on that one. Rachel came all the way from England. She had a rough time getting here, her flight and everything. But she wrote a little hand note, little bag, and it was tied with a ribbon. Some Smarties, English Smarties, because we're so smart, she said. A little jar, and then it has, I went ahead and took that off. Oh, there we go. It has some jammy Dodgers, so I'm going to have those. I think it's little tea biscuits. And then some plant-based tea and some sugar. So I'm going to have some tea. I'll think of you while I stitch. Thank you so much. There's the little ribbon. She had these all in her suitcase. And then she had room to take stuff. Oh, there's a little magnet on there so I can use it as a needle minder and put my thread in there. Thank you, Rachel. And then Anita gave us some hand sanitizer. I got a Amazon gift card. She had Amazon or Starbucks, and they were just random. And this beautiful dishcloth. I love this one. Was perfect for me. Green bag. My favorite colors, purple and green. So that was just for me. So now I'll use that Amazon gift card and get some floss or something. And I love the knitted dishcloth. So I definitely will use that. Thank you, Anita. Very lovely, very nice work. So I'll put, and then I'll put this out so I can use this hand sanitizer because I need that. I'll need that for school when school starts. So, Danielle gave me this. We met in line, her and her friend, and Rachel, her and I, all four of us got our picture taken. Our first StitchCon at the table with, oh gosh, I'm so sorry. Tell me the name of the other girl, Rachel. Thank you. But anyway, I'm going to start this. I think I'm going to use some pinks and purples and greens. I have some variegated thread, and she gave me this little beeswax that I haven't used yet, but I'm going to use that. Try that. And that is Danielle at quiltidaho.com. So thank you, Danielle. And then Jane and Milka sit at a table together, and Lisa. And Jane so nicely gave me, she had an extra table gift because they only had 4 at their table. A little spool. I've been looking for spools. A little tin, which I'm going to use. A little frog. Some scissors. So you just put your scissors in your little spool. And I'm going to put this back in my needle box that I was using. And then some lens wipes. Some cute little stickers. It's so funny. I'm a fax teacher and a little girl with the washing machine. And then snowmen. I love snowmen and Christmas. Little girl with the goose. Of course, the geese are right now really hot trend, right? Little cow with some flowers and a 2026. which I will put on my StitchCon finish. So there's that. Thank you, Jane DeShong. Very nice gift. And some needles as well in this little bag. Very nice. I love these little bags from Amazon or wherever you got them from, but I get them from Amazon. So I'm going to use that as a little notions bag. Thank you very much. All right, I'm going to put these all back in here real quick and move on to the next thing. I'm going slow today. Oh my gosh, so sorry. All right, so that's table gifts. Next, I will go over trading gifts that people gave me. These stickers are from Maybe Not Stitches, Allison. Thank you, Allison. So cute, those stickers. Orc Savers Club member. Frogging Warrior fully finished project fan. So cute. Somebody gave this to me. I think it might have been Trisha. Trisha, if it was you, can you please tell me down below? So cute. 4th of July floss bed. I'm excited to use that with my July stitches. And then this was the other girl. She prints, I think her name is Jan at Lisa's table. Lisa, if you could tell me if that's her. Thank you so much. I got to meet Kitty Stitches and Lemonade Stitcher. Kitty Stitcher gave me a sticker, and then Lemonade Stitching, I gave her a really cute bag charm that I made for her specifically, and so she gave me this sticker and this little Orton. Milka gave me this little turtle. I don't know if you can see it or not. Let's see. Oh, purple and blue turtle. And a little koala bear. It's really hard to see. Pink, iridescent. One of the girls at Lemonade Stitchers gave me a little dinosaur. I can't remember who that is, but I will put it down below. And I got a little frog from table 46. And Amity Stitchers gave me 2 little birds. She got me, oh, let me pick, oh, I'm so sorry, I dropped it. Little bird, blue bird, and a little purple, and they're magnets. Lemonade Stitching also gave me these little nips, scissors, so cute. Look how tiny they are. I'm pretty sure you can take those on an airplane. So, one of these days when I fly, when I go back to Europe, take these. And then this little, it's a longer magnet. That's pretty strong. And some wild berry Carmex. Thank you so much, everybody, for all the goodies. I will definitely be using these and put them in my stitchy box. I got a little charm and from the Pink Stitchers and some pink ribbon. Some floss, clover, color clover, Shalala Stitches gave me some floss drops, excuse me, little owl, and another little clear, I think it's a frog, kind of hard to see. There, this is from 3 Alfreds. Thank you so much. There's their little QR code. So I'm gonna get these all scanned and everybody named in the description listed. So if I don't say your name, please come back and comment and tell me if you gave me this item. Some candies, some white floss, 4th of July needle binder, a little flag, isn't that cute? Red, white, and blue. I'm not sure, I'm so sorry who gave me this. You walked over and handed it to me. I need to be better. I had my notebook and pen. Next year, I'm going to be better about that. Red, white, and blue taffy. I love taffy. Thank you so much for that. Again, if you gave it to me, please come back and tell me. These are really cute. The Fog Factory. It's a beading tray needle minder, and it has instructions with it. Here's the Etsy shop, the Fog Factory. Pouches by Paige. So cute. Thank you for that. Next, a little frog needle minder. Lucky Frog charm, transition, renewal, healing. So here's the Lucky Frog charm. Take it out. Oh gosh, oh, fingers, thumbs today. Little blue eyes, cute little frog. Thank you. You gave that to me. Please tell me below who gave this to me. I was just passing things out and people were stopping by and just handing out my little goodies and we were trading. It was so much fun. I can't believe I came home with stuff. My own things that I made. All right, this is 3 little floss drops. Hand stamped, so cute. Trisha Stitches, Instagram, Trisha White. Gulf Shores, Alabama. Maybe when I come to Alabama again, I'll see you, Trisha. I love Gulf Shores. It's one of my favorite places. Little needle minder button. It has a little witch's hat on there. Nice strong magnet. Thank you so much, Trisha. Love it, love it. Here's some candy from Laura from Costa Rica. So some candies there. You get to try those. Vintage Cottage Stitchers gave me some purple scissors, my favorite color. Look at that. Here is a scissor fob. So pretty. If you gave me this purple scissor fob with a little heart, please come tell me. And down below, Fairy Tales and French Knots. This was her last one and she gave it to me. Thank you so much. It has the little holder and then 1, 2, 3 different little floss stitches to make. Such a cute idea. Thank you, French Knots and Fairy Tales. Erin Wilhorn. All right. Then this was our make and take. And then I put the sticker for my second. I had 3 finishes at StitchCon. But here's some stickers. The little girl. And then there's the charm. You got to pick a heart, a flag. I picked a flag for the 4th of July, 2026. And some scissors. Here's Hot Girls Have Grandma Hobbies. Making history one stitch at a time. History, women in history was the theme this year. Cool people have grandma hobbies. I was stitching before stitching was cool. So Dana had to we had to take her picture when we got back from Keepsakes because we seen that sign. I said, you just said that on the bus. So we had to get, I thought I dropped a sticker, sorry. She had to get her picture. I said, you got to get your picture with that because you were stitching before stitching was cool. Back in the 80s, she said. This is from, I came back from Keepsakes and this was on my table, the Clover Stitchers. This little thread bed, so cute. And it has a little hook so I can hang it on my bag. Great idea from the Clover Stitchers. And then the Stitching Grounds. I love Alice. She had the different princesses. And I got me this one. This was from her and her mama. And they sat behind us with her little boy. He was so cute. And the 2 grandmas were there with the baby. It was so cute. They were all stitching. And he was just playing and grandma would be, I said, are you in timeout? She's like, yeah, I guess. She'd be down in there in that big plastic play bin and pin that she'd be playing with the baby. This is from my friend Lisa, red, white, and blue. So cute. Nice job for that bag charm. I might just put it on my keychain because I like it so well. Thank you, Lisa. Then I got some frog stickers. One of the ladies came by. She said, I got some frog stickers for you. So she brought those by. Not sure who it is. Milka. That's Milka. That's her card. Mega Stitches. She gave me that little koala. Avonlea stopped and gave me her card. So about number 5 or 10 Flosstube, I'm going to get a kit from her and give that away. Lemonade Stitcher. Nisha Wiley, picked up her card. Boomerang Stitches, Amity, she gave me the little birds. The Hathaway Stitchers gave us this little corner gauge. I like it because it goes all the way up to 0.5 to 4 inches. And this little 2026 charm. There, sorry, it's moving. All right, thank you, ladies. That's the end of my bag. My goodness, I'm taking forever here. I'm gonna shove it all back in real quick. Give me a second. Sorry about the commotion. But now I can use all these goodies and get them put away today. Organize my craft room a little better instead of everything being everywhere. All right, so freebie gifts, freebie table. My friend, when I got there, Christy, we were in the hotel room, and she said, I have this bag of stuff if you want to go through it. And I said, oh, absolutely. So I got some waste fabric, some 14 count cotton, Ada, a blue, and a white. These are all extras she had. And then she also had in there the Classic Colorworks, the chart from last year, from the exclusive from Cecilia Turner. Classic Colorworks are these, and they always do these threads to match, and you can get those, so I'm going to stitch that. And then I love Lizzie Kate. I just started Lizzie Kate Summer, but I got these 3 from her. And then this one is bacon, because I'm a cooking teacher. I teach culinary. It says, I love you more than bacon. You're the bacon to my eggs. Bacon makes everything better. Friends are the bacon bits in the salad of life. So, look forward to next summer doing some bacon stitching. How would that sound? And then July, a year of cookie jars. So that was cute. And then Needles Dance, right up my alley. I love these colors. I may do it on purple fabric though, but I love that blue, how it pops. My husband and I love to travel a lot, and I just love to travel, so I'm going to do this one. The United States. This is the dimensions. So I'm going to kit that up. Maybe we'll do that together. Gentle Arts. Geese are in right now, so the geese, that little goose and the bunny, I just thought was so cute. Would make a cute little pillow. I'm a Disney fan, so here's the Disney Winnie the Pooh, Eeyore, and then she did the Pride and Prejudice. If I remember, I'll put the picture of her with this piece, and she gave me the Pride and Prejudice piece. And before I came to StitchCon, I bought the book, because I've never read it, guys, so you're going to have to keep me honest, because I'm terrible at reading. I spend so much time stitching and sewing and all the things that I just don't read a lot. But my friend told me yesterday, she said, you really do, because you're reading patterns and research and doing all those things all the time. So yes, I do get some reading in, but not really good with books. So set that down there for you. Okay, so that was there. So I have this stack, guys, this stack. I'm going to show you quickly. 2 books, Classic Disney and letters. My kitchen is blue, so I want to do these two. So I got 2 tea towels. So I'm going to make this and make 2 towels for my kitchen. I got these 3 little kits, fox, flowers, and a teacup. Then I got 2 Lizzie Kates, and then 3 bigger Lizzie Kate patterns. This one, the Celebrate, I kind of have a little one like that. This is Chocolate, Official Chocoholic, so I'm going to have to do that one for a little pillow. And then here's the Tiny Tidings, so bless us all. It's a cat, a sheep, and a little reindeer. Sorry for the glare. Forget Me Not Designs, Nancy Turner. I've never seen one of these before, and I really like that. 1831 Brick House. Some 4th of July and Cross Stitch magazine. And this one's really cool with the America. Just want to do that one. And then I got some snowmen. This one has the floss with it. You never know what you're going to get on the freebie table. It seemed like every day they were adding more stuff. So I went back like 3 times and then I stopped. 2 little cardinal patterns. I just cross stitch Christmas. Joy, it has joy. That's my favorite word for Christmas. And then children, Christmas count on, children count on Christmas time. So I just like that old Santa and the little boy with the, I'll probably put a little bow and pink shirt and make that as an ornament for my granddaughter. And then I picked up these 5 stocking patterns. This one is so funny. I got to looking at it today. Guess what that says? Mark. That's my husband's name. So that was meant for me. This one says Elliot, but I'm going to put Monroe and put a little bow. And the teddy bear's hair. And then this says Anita and Dennis. I'm going to do Rita and then probably Dakota for my son. I think I'm going to do this Molly one for Sierra. And this one here for my daughter Harley. So that should keep me busy for the next 5 years, you think? I'm a slow stitcher, so I love purple, and just look at that. Camping, can do that in August. We go camping in September, October with my family. We started doing that last year. I usually go, since I started teaching in 13 years, we usually go on fall break, but I'm not sure this year if we're going to go on fall break or not. I think we're going the week after, but I love the beach and lighthouses, so I thought I would make this one. And then I told you how I like quilting and up around Indiana, Illinois, Park County area in Indiana. Not Danville. I can't think of the name. I'll think of it in a minute. But anyway, in Illinois, we have a lot of Amish around us. And so I want to make this with the quilts, little Amish buggy, a laundry line. And then last one, little dragonflies. Thought that would be cute for a summer stitch in August because I love butterflies and dragonflies and camping and all the things. So that was from the freebie table. Thank you everyone that donated. I put one thing on there. Some of these things, if I don't get them stitched this year, I was talking to a lady and she said, I just take what I want. And I said, I feel like I'm taking too much. She said, no, take what you want. And then what I do is next year, bring back what I don't stitch or what I, bring more stuff. So I've been, every retreat, it seems like people have been giving me, since they know I cross stitch, books and patterns and things. So I'm going to go through those and bring them back to you. So thank you so much for donating those. That was very, very nice of you to donate to us new stitchers and older stitchers, I suppose. Okay, so I'm not going to show you my finishes. I got a small finish, and then I finished something else. I'm going to show you that next week. But I do want to show you what I did today. I dyed some fabric this morning. So I watched Tiger Lily and a couple other people on YouTube yesterday, and I'm like, I'm just going to dye my fabric because I couldn't find the right green for the yellow canary that I want to make. So I did 3 different ones. I did this one, 16 count Ada, and it was a cream, and this is how it turned out. So this is coffee. Then I did tea, and I used Zweigert 16 count Ada from, this is Hobby Lobby. So tea, I already had cut out a piece, but look at that marbling. I think it turned out okay. I already baked it in, so hopefully it won't move on me, on my floss. And so this is the green I was trying for. When I was dyeing, it seemed like it was more blue, but guess what? Wait till you see this. I'm pretty excited. So I did green, blue. Okay, so this is just Ada, 18 count. I added some yellow, and I did put some blue on there. And I'll put the colors that I used. But what do you think? Tell me below, have you tried to dye your own fabric? If you have, tell me how you did. This, I think, is gonna work. If not, I can't find the green that I want to buy. Atomic Ranch has some new ones coming out, but I don't want to wait. I want to start this. Lisa and I are going to start this. Lisa P and I are going to start this when she gets back from vacation. Have fun on that boat. Okay, so there's that. Tried my hand at dyeing. My StitchCon start was, I was telling you about it, Pansy Patch Quilts, the Peacock Sampler, and here is my start. I think I showed you Silver Bells Ada, Fat Quarter, 16 count, and this was my start. You can kind of see it. It's a variegated floss. I am using Belchois, because I told you I'm just starting to learn to use silks. Belchois Pink Quartz. It's really light. So I'm gonna transfer in, or use these together with that, the DMC 152 and 224 to kind of darken it up a little bit. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do, because that's really light, really light. All right, so stay tuned for that, and be just merciful and brave. That's my little needle minder. I'm losing my needle. I better move him back over. Okay. Set that off to the side. So there's that. Next one. Pull these over. Started a few this week. Strawberry Dreams Sal. So Sal Strawberry Dreams SWG, Stitching with Ginger. So this is your Strawberry Dreams Carriage House samplings. And here is my little start. 18 count Ada, neutral. Here are my flosses. Again, tell me down below if you're a bobbin or if you just pull. These are the colors that I'm using. DMC. Okay. Next, designed by Ursula Michael. It's Let's Be Proud. I am using using really stiff Aida 14 count white. Here's my little goose. Needle minder. Got my thread hanging, sorry. And then I started in the center, so the E for Liberty. And I'm using this oval frame so I can go horizontal with the letters. So just an E, a small start, but I started that Friday like I said I would. So there's that. I'm using Shaker White, Pomegranate, Antique Rose, Gentle Arts, and DMC 930. Oh. So, those look pretty good. I'm using the same ones that I used for the faded flag, which I'll show you that one when I finish. I'm going to do a finishing parade and make a pillow and show you that. Okay, sorry about the zip. My circle dot pattern, Jed X stitch, I'm making the journal cover with Jandy Dean. This is my progress so far. I got that ladybug done today, and that heart sunflowers since I sent you the last picture of these, and then I'm working on the little clouds at the top. So I'm going to go here and come down. Okay, I'm using the called for DMC. And that is the fabric I got at Forbidden Fiber Co. Strawberry Cheesecake, Aida Zweigert, that I got at Threadworxs Fair. Okay, I also started on Monday the Alice, so Sal Alice SWG, Alice Wonderland Tree by Tiny Modernist. I'm using all the DMC. Sorry, oh glare, that's terrible. Sorry about that. I don't have those on a ring. I'll put them on a ring and show them next time. Center start, there's the center of the tree. So I'll be ready to go across and start Alice. I want to start Alice first. Okay, so I'm going to work on that on Mondays. Again, Sal Alice SWG, Stitching with Ginger. And again, that is in my, has my little bag charm. It says Rita. Oh, that's backwards. Ta-da! And my little Alice that I made. There's Alice and the key and a little pink for my Alice, and my pretty tea set bag that I got from StitchCon. All right, last thing for today, and that'll be all the haul. That's my whips so far, and I'll share more next week. But let me show you. So I showed you the cheesecake. I got that one at Threadworxs Fair. I got a 14 count Fabrics by Stephanie Jennifer. Not sure what I'm going to use this for. A sticker of the granary. I got two little keys. Look at him. It kind of looks like a little doughboy or a snowman. Little hat. I got some keys to hang off in my junk journal. I got a little card from the yarn shop so I can order online. From Cranberry Bog, my LNS. I got the little felted apple because I'm a teacher, and purple. Why a purple heart, you think? Because I love purple. Got my StitchCon shirt on. Really? And then I got this December 25th because I'm doing Christmas in July. I'm going to do this little bird, a nice little summery bird that says December 25th. So a nice little July summer piece. Here is the Threadworxs Fair information. And then I got to meet Teresa Kogut, and I bought 3 of her patterns. So I got this one, His Grace. And then the exclusive, my friend Jenny got it for me and got it signed for me on Friday because I was afraid I wouldn't be able to get it because I didn't get there till Saturday. She got the Happiness, Life, Liberty, and Happiness. And then I got the Bright Stars book from Teresa Kogut on Saturday. And I want to start this little pillow right here with a flag in the 1776, this one. Very cute. This is the Broad Stripes and Bright Stars book. Teresa Kogut. Okay, guys, if you made it to the end, thank you for staying with me. Welcome back to Stitching with Ginger. Give me any tips, tricks about cross stitching. What is your favorite fabric? Put that in today. Give me 2 purple hearts if you made it to the end. Happy stitching. Have a good week. See you later.